everyone, it's Jen from Tribe Yoga. I was actually just going to record a yoga sequence for you guys, so if everybody is ready, go ahead and take a nice comfortable seat on your mat, making sure to root down through your sit bones, taking a deep breath in through your nose, lengthening that spine as you inhale. And as you exhale, just releasing out all of those stresses and negativities that doesn't serve you anymore. Deep breath in through your nose, creating space for yourself, creating space for new, wonderful, positive affirmations to be held in your body. Softening your shoulders. Relaxing your neck, softening where you can soften. Just taking a moment to just quiet the mind. Remind yourself why it is you came onto your mat this evening or this morning, any moment of the day. Just take this next few moments here for yourself. Just nourish your body, your mind, and your soul, one breath and one asana at a time. Go ahead and take one more deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out your mouth. As you inhale, bring those arms up over your head, reaching through those fingertips. As you exhale, go ahead and bring them down to your sides. Inhale, back up again through center, reaching through those fingertips. Exhaling down to your sides. One more time, bringing in, extending through those fingertips. Keeping the left arm in the sky, bringing that right hand down to your right hip, making sure that your left hip is grounded down into your mat. I want you to gently just bend over to your right. Nice side bend, lengthening through the entire left side of your body. Go ahead and rotate that left shoulder open towards the sky so your left chest is facing the stars. Take a deep breath into your left rib cage, creating space around your entire heart center. Slow, complete exhales. One more breath. And on your next inhale, go ahead and bring that right arm up towards the sky to connect with the left. As you exhale, left hand comes down to your mat. Make sure that your right sit bone is rooted down through your mat. Then gently exhale and side bend over to your left. Rotating that right shoulder open towards the sky so your right chest is facing the stars. Then take a deep breath right into that right rib cage. Opening up that chest. Lengthening that right side body. Pulling that navel closer to your spine with every exhale that you take. One more full breath here. And on your next inhale, go ahead and bring that left arm up to the sky to connect with the right. As you exhale, bring those arms out in front of you, rounding that spine and letting your head just melt down towards your toes. Letting gravity help to just pull you down towards the earth a little bit more. Softening those elbows, relaxing down, creating space for yourself in between each one of those vertebrae. As you breathe in here, I want you to take a nice breath right into the top of your rib cage. And as you exhale, I want you to hollow out that belly, just letting you just melt a little bit farther down towards your mat. And on your next inhale, slowly bringing that torso back up through the center. Arms over your head, extending through those fingertips. And as you exhale, bringing your hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Go ahead and roll over onto your hands and knees, coming into tabletop pose. Making sure that your wrists are in line with your shoulders and your knees are in line with your hips. Let's go ahead and take a deep inhale through our nose, sending that gaze and the sit bones up towards the sky as your belly comes towards the mat. And as you exhale, tucking that chin, arching that spine, pressing away from the mat through your hands. As you inhale again, sending that gaze and those sit bones up towards the sky. Exhale, tucking that chin, arching that spine. One more time, deep breath in through your nose, looking up towards the stars. And as you exhale, creating that rainbow with the arch of your back, tucking that chin, pressing away from the mat. Inhale back through the center. And as you exhale, I want you to go ahead and tuck your toes, engage your core, and start to use your core to help lift your hips into the sky, coming into an upside down V or your downward facing dog. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn this way for you guys. I want you to go ahead and try to send that weight back towards your heels. Okay, take a deep breath in through your nose, lengthen that spine. As you exhale, pull that belly button closer towards your spine and send that chest closer towards your thighs. Tucking that chin ever so slightly. Turning those toes ever so slightly inwards because I want you to have that nice rotation of your thigh bones to help open up your hip flexors, okay? Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale. And on your next inhale, I want you to rise onto those toes, look in between those hands, and as you exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen that spine, looking out towards your horizon. As you exhale, gently folding your body into your thumbs. And as you inhale, rise up, reaching through those fingertips, arms over your head. Exhaling your hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Let's go ahead and do a couple more Sun Salutation A's, half Sun A's. So inhale those arms up to the sky, extending through those fingertips. Exhale, swan dive down, hinging at the hips. Inhale to lengthen that spine. Exhale to fold. And as you inhale, stand up, rise up, bring those arms over your head. Exhale them to heart center, Samasthiti. One more time. Deep inhale through the nose, extending through that side body. Exhale, hinging at the hips, folding forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. And as you inhale, rise up, bringing those arms over your head, reaching through those fingertips. Exhaling them to heart center, Samasthiti. Let's go ahead and do a full Sun A with some side bend. So inhale those arms up to the sky. As you exhale, grab that left wrist and exhale, side bend to your right. Really feeling that stretch in your left side body. As you inhale, come back through the center. Grab that right wrist with the left hand and exhale, side bend to your left. Really feeling that stretch all the way down your right side body. Inhale back to center, lean back and open up that heart and that chest. As you exhale, swan dive down, hinging at the waist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Shift your weight forward, then bend at your elbows, keeping them tucked in towards your sides. As you inhale, peel that chest up off of the ground, send that gaze up towards the sky. Push through those hands, maybe those thighs lift off the mat for your upward facing dog. Maybe they come down for your cobra pose. Your practice, you do what your body's telling you you can do. So as you exhale, tucking those toes, engaging that core, sending those hips into the sky for your downward facing dog. Go ahead and take 3 deep breaths here. Deep inhales through your nose, expanding those ribs with every breath that you take in. Full, complete exhales, pulling that belly button closer towards your spine. Deeper breath in as you inhale, expanding those lungs, breathing into all areas of your ribs and your lungs, all the way down to that belly. And as you exhale, sending that spine back towards your hips. On your next inhale, rise onto those toes, look in between those hands. And as you exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen that spine. Exhale to fold forward. Then as you inhale, rise up, bring those hands over your head, reaching through those fingertips. Exhale, hands at heart center, Samasthiti. Let's do that one more time. And go from the side, you as well. Inhale those arms to the sky. As you exhale, grab that left wrist and side bend to your right. Inhale to center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, back to center. Lean back and open up that heart and that chest. And as you exhale, hinge at your hips and swan dive down. Inhale for length. As you exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Shift your weight forward, tuck those elbows in as you lower down. And as you inhale, straighten those arms. Raise that gaze and that chest up towards the sky. Exhale, tucking those toes, sending those hips into the air for downward facing dog. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale through your nose. Press that body weight back towards your heels. Scoop that low belly in. Expand those lungs with every inhale. Let those intercostals massage your rib bones. That's how deeply I want you to breathe here. On your next inhale, rise onto your toes, looking between your hands. And as you exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen that spine. As you exhale, fold into your thumbs. And as you inhale, rise up, bringing those arms over your head, extending through those fingertips. Exhale those hands to heart center, Samasthiti. All right, let's go for a few Sun B salutations with a little added stuff, Jen style, I guess. So when you're ready, go ahead and bend those knees. Inhale those arms up to the sky, reaching through those fingertips. As you exhale, I want you to open your arms to a T to the right, looking past that right thumb. Inhale back to center, extending through those fingertips. As you exhale, open to the left, look past that left thumb, behind your body. Inhale back up to center, reaching through the tips of your fingers. Exhale, swing those arms back behind you. Inhale onto your toes. As you exhale, sink a little bit lower into that chair. Inhale that chest a little bit higher towards the sky. As you exhale, root down through the balls of your feet. Inhale those arms out in front of you. Bring your weight back into your heels and lift all 10 toes up off the mat. Engage your core, tucking that pelvis under slightly, reaching through those fingertips for the sound of my voice. Deep breath in. As you exhale, sink a little bit lower. One more breath in. Full, complete exhale. And on your inhale, I want you to straighten those legs, reach for the sky. Exhale, bend at those elbows, bring those shoulder blades down your back, tuck your chin, hug a nice big tree. Then bring those arms down to your side. Inhale, back up to the sky. And then exhale, swan dive down. As you inhale, come halfway up to lengthen. As you exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or up dog. And exhale, tuck those toes, come into your downward facing dog. From here, bring your right knee and the top of your right foot down onto your mat and pivot your left heel down. As you inhale, bring that left arm to the sky and exhale it over your head, reaching through your fingertips, extending through that left side body. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that left hand down to the mat. Pivot your left heel up and step your right foot back, coming into a one-legged chaturanga. Inhale to your cobra or your up dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Bring that left knee and the top of your left foot down onto your mat. Pivot your right heel down. As you inhale, that right arm to the sky. Exhale it over your head, really extending through those fingertips. Feeling that energy just shooting out the top of your hand. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that right hand down and pivot your right heel up. Step your left foot back, but come back to a one-legged chaturanga. Inhale to your cobra or your up dog. And exhale into your downward facing dog. Nice deep breath in through your nose. Full complete exhale through your nose. Always feel free to come into child's pose instead of coming into downward facing dog. If ever you lose your breath during your practice, child's pose is always an option. Never forget that. One more breath in. Full complete exhale. Then on your next inhale, rise onto those toes, look in between those hands. As you exhale, step or jump those feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bend those knees. Raise those arms up over your head, reaching for the sky. Exhale, straighten those legs and bring your hand to heart center. Samasthiti. Do it from a side view as well. One more time through. Bring down through the soles of your feet. Try and bend those knees. Inhale those arms up to the sky. Reaching through those fingertips, tucking that pelvis under, engaging that core. And softening through the shoulders, but lengthening through the fingertips. Deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to open up to the right and look past that right thumb. Inhale to center. Exhale, open to the left and look past that left thumb. Inhale to center. Exhale, swing those arms back behind you. Inhale, come onto your toes. Exhale, lower down a little bit more. Inhale that chest a little bit higher. Root down through the balls of your feet a little bit more. And then inhale those arms out in front of you. Come onto those heels. Lift all 10 toes as you inhale again. Lower down on your next exhale. Keep steady for one more breath. And on your next inhale, stand up straight, reach through those fingertips. Exhale, bend at those elbows, bring those shoulder blades down your back. Tuck your chin, arch your spine, hug a tree. Bring those arms down to your side. Inhale them back up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, plant those hands, step or jump back to the top of your plank. Lower down to your chaturanga as you keep your elbows tucked in. As you inhale, press through those hands, lift that chest towards the sky, open up that heart and that throat chakra. And then engaging your core, tuck your toes and start to lift your hips into the air for that downward facing dog. From here, bring that right knee and the top of your right foot down onto your mat. Pivot your left heel down. As you inhale, your left arm goes up to the sky and then over your head. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, bring that left hand down to your mat and pivot your left heel up. Inhale, your right leg out behind you and then lower down to chaturanga. Inhale to your cobra or your up dog. Exhale into your downward facing dog. From here, left foot and your left knee and top of your left foot come onto the mat. Right heel pivots down. Inhale that right arm to the sky. Exhale over your head, really extending through that right side body. One more deep breath in. As you exhale, right hand comes down, you pivot that right heel off of the mat. Step your left foot back, come into your one-legged chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale to your cobra or up dog. And exhale into your downward facing dog. Three full breaths here. Go ahead and take a nice deep surrender breath here. Sigh out your mouth. On your next inhale, rise onto those toes, looking between those hands. And as you exhale, step or jump your feet to the front of your mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. And as you inhale, bend those knees and raise those arms up over your head, coming back into that chair pose. Exhale, straighten those legs and bring those hands to heart center. Samasthiti. Okay. Let's go ahead. Inhale our arms up to the sky. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way back up again, reaching through those fingertips. Exhale, those hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Go ahead and cross your right foot over your left foot. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, I want you to start to bend at your knees, coming onto your toes, slowly coming down onto your mat. Nice, comfortable seat. Just sort of graceful, you know. Okay, from here, I want you guys to go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together. We're going to do Baddha Konasana just for a moment. So go ahead and take your hands and just wrap them around the blade sides of your feet. Deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, I want you just to round that spine, bringing your arms around to the front of your legs and just let your head hang down towards your toes. Scooping the low belly in as you breathe out. Lengthening that entire chain of your spine. Creating space in between each one of those vertebrae. One more breath here. Full, complete exhale. And as you inhale, slowly coming up to a nice tall spine. Sitting those legs out in front of you. Let's go ahead and bring our arms up over our head, reaching through those fingertips. As you exhale, I want you to reach for your toes with your peace fingers, hooking those big toes. Take a deep breath in to lengthen that spine. And as you exhale, bend at those elbows and bring your body as far down as you can before rounding that spine. Then go ahead and bring your head as close down to your thighs as you can. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhales through your nose. Just relaxing where you can relax, softening where you can soften. One more breath here. Full, complete exhale. Inhale to come halfway up to lengthen that spine, releasing that bind. And then exhale, slowly coming up the rest of the way. Let's go ahead and bring our hands behind our body. Fingers facing our seat. Okay, feel free, there's a couple different modifications for this. I want you to go ahead and if you want, you can start by bending your knees and bringing the soles of your feet onto your mat. Or you can just keep the legs straight and just staying on your heels. We're doing a reverse plank here. So regardless of your foot placement, I just want you to go ahead and lift that torso up towards the sky. Okay, so when you are ready, on your inhale, I want you to try to drop those feet down towards the mat. Inhale that torso up to the sky and let your head just drop back in between your shoulder blades. Keeping that body nice and straight, keep that spine nice and long. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhales. Stay here for 2 more breaths. One more breath in. And as you exhale, slowly coming down, bringing that seat to the mat. Head should be the last thing that comes up. Nice tall spine. Inhale those arms over your head, reaching through those fingertips. As you exhale, bring your right hand down to behind your back. Left hand is onto the outside of your left thigh and just gently twist open to the right. Inhale, back up through the center. As you exhale, bring that left hand behind you and your right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Gently open up to the left. One more deep breath in. Full complete exhale. Okay, inhale, back up through the center. Exhale those hands back down to your sides. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring the right foot, the sole of the right foot, into the inner left thigh. Okay, try to make sure that your legs are at a L shape or 90-degree angle. Okay, want you to make sure that also you're rooting down through your sit bones. Okay, from here I want you to take a deep inhale, raise those arms up over your head, through those fingertips. As you exhale, fold over your straight left leg. Maybe come around the base of your foot. Inhale to lengthen. As you exhale, I want you to pull that body towards your toes first, then round that spine and come on down. You really feel a nice lower back stretch right here on your right side. Keep your left foot flexed. You'll also get a nice hamstring stretch as well. Deep, slow breaths into the entire back of your body. On your next inhale, slowly come on up to a nice tall spine. Exhale that right leg out in front of you. Let's go ahead and inhale the sole of the left foot into the inner right thigh, making sure that you get like that nice L shape or 45-degree angle or 90-degree angle. My math's kind of bad. So try to turn your torso towards the front of the room though. Alright, flex that foot. Inhale your arms up to the sky, lengthening through that side body, pulling your torso out of your hip joints. Then hinge at the hips as you exhale, bringing your hands to the back of your foot. You get some length in that spine as you inhale, and as you exhale, bend those elbows and pull your body forward first. Then go ahead and round that spine and bring that head down towards your right toes. Okay, flexing that foot, you'll get that nice stretch in the back of your right leg. Deep breath in through your nose, and you'll feel that nice opening in your lower back, your lower left side of your back. A couple more breaths here. On your next inhale, slowly coming up to a nice tall spine. As you exhale, bring that left leg out in front of you. All right. Let's inhale our arms back up to the sky, reaching through those fingertips. As you exhale, bring them down to your sides. Inhale them back up towards the sky, reaching through those fingers, lengthening that side body. Exhale, bringing them back down. Last time, deep breath in through your nose, reaching through the tips of your fingers. And this time, as you exhale, bring those arms parallel to the floor beneath you, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, I want you to come down onto your mat. Okay, try not to thump down. Once your head comes onto your mat and you're relaxed down, I want you to go ahead and bring your knees into your chest, one at a time. Give them a nice big hug. Maybe you rock side to side, massaging that tailbone. And when you are ready, you go ahead and bring those arms either out to a T to the sides or maybe to goddess arms, but make sure that both of your shoulders lay flat onto your mat. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you exhale, I want you to gently let those legs drop over to the right side of your body. Okay, keeping that left shoulder grounded, looking over that left shoulder. Gentle spinal twist. deep. Slow, soft breath into your nose. Full, complete exhales through your nose. One more time, deep breath in. Full, complete exhale. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring those knees back up through the center. And as you exhale, drop them gently over to the left side of your body, making sure that your right shoulder is grounded into your mat. Looking over that right shoulder and just gently twisting that spine, creating that space. Deep breath in through your nose. Full, complete exhale through your nose. And one more deep breath here. Beginning to relax. On your next inhale, go ahead and bring those legs back through the center. Bringing the soles of your feet up towards the sky, straightening those legs, flexing those heels. Just coming into a gentle candlestick pose. Just letting your legs kind of relax down into the hip sockets. Once you're comfortable here, just for a moment, kind of just like let your legs relax. Start to bend the knees a little bit, just to minimize the effort. Maybe the feet come apart a little bit. Maybe they splay out to the sides. Just want you to relax here. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Maybe sigh out your mouth. One more breath here. Inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, bend those knees and bring those knees wide. And take your arms, bring your hands to the blade sides of your feet, coming into happy baby. Just helping to open up those hips a little bit more. Rocking side to side.